A teenage activist sailing across the Atlantic to highlight climate change has almost arrived in New York. Greta Thunberg set sail from England 2 weeks ago aboard a zero-emissions yacht. The 16-year-old will attend 2 climate summits at the United Nations, and she wants to raise awareness about environmental issues. Meg Oliver is in Lower Manhattan awaiting her arrival. Meg, why did Thunberg choose to sail all the way to New York?
That's a long way, isn't it, Tony? Good morning. Thunberg refused to fly here because of the carbon footprint of traveling by plane. Instead, she chose to sail nearly 3,000 miles. Earlier this morning, she tweeted she could see the lights of New York, but she won't actually touch shore until later this afternoon.
A flight to New York would have taken just 8 hours, but Greta Thunberg wanted to prove a point on her 2-week journey across the ocean.
What I'm concerned about is whether we will do something or not, whether the people in power will react and act with necessary force.
Gale force winds meant it wasn't plain sailing to get here. The 60-foot racing yacht, powered by underwater turbines and solar panels, was hit by heavy seas but made it across the Atlantic with a zero-emissions carbon footprint.
We are about 300 miles away from Nova Scotia, and it's very rough and very high waves.
Conditions on board weren't much better, with no showers and little privacy. But that didn't stop Thunberg celebrating the 1-year anniversary of the start of her climate change movement. She began striking alone outside the Swedish parliament last August. Soon, students from across the world began walking out of school too, demanding action from their governments. And Thunberg became the unlikely leader of a global youth movement who call her the voice of the planet.
I wanted to act as if the house was on fire, because it is.
Earlier this month, she told CBS News that it's time to see if leaders in the U.S. and globally are really listening.
They say they listen to us, and now that is up to them to prove that if they have listened.
While she's here, Thunberg will attend 2 global climate strikes and those UN meetings. As for how she plans to return home, Adriana, that is unclear at this point.
Yeah, very good question. I love this little girl. She's so unapologetic and poised. I saw her speak in Stockholm, and she had the whole room mesmerized before she even opened her mouth. She's amazing.
Yeah.
And so committed at such a young age.
At just 16 years old, it's incredible. Meg, thank you.